in the place where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Why, that'd be just swell. Etc, etc, etc. How are we? I'm knackered, I know that. Oops, ads. Yes. Lots of 24p's needed, desperately. I think I've just thawed out. I thought I was alright in the car. When I came in, I could start to feel the inside of me bones again. The hat, the famous hat. Thank you. All the right way round as well. There's definitely something I've missed. Can't think what it is, but there's definitely something. Everything was last minute. As always, last bloody minute. Last couple of seconds of mine, last minute. So how are you? How are you in yourself? You're alright? Yes, yes, yes or no, yes or no. I know. What else? Getting loads more messages on my phone. Do you know you are live? Pretty much, yeah. Right, what else is missing? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's took it out of me today. Just everything about the days took it out of me. Wake up, rush like a lunatic to get ready in an hour. That's up. Make a cup of tea and a thermos of tea. Have a shower. Get changed into how many layers of clothing. Get yourself out, down there to the stadium. Walk from the car to the stadium, remembering to take some filmage. Coffee outside. Bloody cold. Inside, coffee twice. And then sit down in my seat. I had to get in early, as I always do, to avoid the rush. But it seemed to be, there wasn't much of a rush at all, to be honest with you. Everyone's taking the time now. New year, new them. But then by the time I got back in the car, I think the cold had started to really tell. It'll come second nature, autopilot. It does. Before you know where you are, you are. That's how it works. But autopilot, even autopilots need to have some power in them, don't they? Let's be honest. Yeah, I know. I didn't realise I'd be coming home quite so late. I looked at it and thought I'll be back for about 6. That was stupid. Of course I wasn't getting back for 6. There was 5 minutes injury time in the first half. 4 minutes in the second half. Plus other bits and pieces. And then getting out, took ages getting to the car, took ages getting back home from the car. So I was running round. Yeah, maybe next time I'll look at it and think, no. Sunday 4 o'clock's definitely will not be doing a stream overnight. Everyone's still recovering from New Year's, slow going, getting back into the flow they are. It felt that way at the match, to be honest with you. While the Brentford fans were all bouncing up and down and singing, it was like the Evertonians were just talking to each other, wishing each other Happy New Year. How's your Christmas been? And then you could see everyone was absolutely knackered. I didn't. I didn't text you. So what's it going to be like on Monday? That's tomorrow. Idiot. Yeah, that's where I live. There's no snow, so it should be alright, to be honest with you. Freezing. 0. I'll text her now, actually. Hang on. Hang on. I can't even spell all right. There you go, done. It is done. Jess has been texted. The text has been sent. I'll let you know how it ends up. It's going to be, by the time she leaves in the morning, it will be 0. It'll still be 0. It won't have warmed up until mid to late afternoon. There you go. Sure you'll be fine. It'll be 0 degrees. There you go. I made the offer. What more can I do? What more can I do? Should be alright. It only works around the corner, to be honest. There you go, yeah. Just take it easy and slow. See? She knows. The child knows. Don't knock yourself out driving around like a lunatic. Just go slowly. Go with the flow, man. Lots of that today as well. Lots of going with the flow. Yeah, definitely got to learn. The short journey, which is just round the corner from where she actually lives, to get to the sort of the area where the nursery is. Get across the main road and into this new little part of Birkdale, and you're all right then. Right, she's in at 9, so the roads will probably be more clear because of the school traffic. There you go, yep. Good point, says I. There you go, should be sound. But I offered. What more can a dad do than offer? Bless. She has got to learn. So I learned. Driving. All conditions. I've driven in snow, I've driven on black ice, driven in torrential rain, red hot, ridiculously hot, heaty, sunny weather, the lot. She might leave early anyway so she can drive in slowly. There you go. Ali ali o. Ali 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 o. Ali 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 o. Just started sleeting. It's feckin' sleeting. Yeah, it's not nice, is it? Looks amazing in the headlights. Look, boss going to Ince Woods earlier, where it was just the lights lighting up the trees, and the trees look all gnarled and old and ancient and what have you, and the sleet was coming towards me. Gorgeous. Bloody gorgeous. You're going to be on your own. On your own, on your own, on your own. It is Sunday. There's none of that, by the way. None of the stuff has been made. Obviously. Oh, hang on. Lens cap on. Always put the lens cap on. No, Jeff, unfortunately. I have been busy. You had a chap called James in the live earlier from San Fernandino. Was that the Philippines, did you say? Yeah. Philippines. That one. With the white, blue, red and the sun. Yes, we have Philippines flag behind us. I have got 4 more to put up though. I need to print them off and laminate them at some point. Which I should have done the other day because I printing stuff out and laminating stuff. Lars, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I should have done it the other day. I was already printing and laminating, but I was in such a rush that I didn't get round to doing it. Plus, I haven't actually put them on the piece of papery thing that I do them on. I do a Canva sheet. Yeah, San Fernando, Bukidnon, Mindanao, Philippines, innit? Mindanao. It is, it's an island in the Philippines. Mindanao is the 2nd largest island in the Philippines. Oof. Looks lovely, looks lovely. But we do have a Filipino flag, a Pinoy flag behind me. Let's pin Laz. Laz has been pinned. That's Laz's channel. Have a click on it. Subscribe, watch, like, comment, all the stuff. Did you find a clip thingy? A clip thingy. Opus is good for it. Yeah, what we've done, Laz, if you put on this channel exclamation mark and then Laz or Sam or Kev or whoever, their channel link will come up on the screen. So if I can't do it, one of the mods can just go in and put your name in and it comes up with your link. Supposed to be one on the YouTube mobile under the AI symbol. It says that, but that wasn't where they said it was going to happen last time. AI, when you click on that, is to create a short. It's supposed to automatically, from your live streams, do the same as Opus Clip. And when you go into it, it'll tell you, these are what we found. Would you like to post? Under AI, that's just for creating, not for making... Oh, what's that? My bloody camera gone off. Why has my bloody thing gone off? Right, if that goes off again, it's getting binned. Don't know why it's doing that. It's not been left. Oh yeah, blank screen. The camera just went off. Don't know why. Strange. It's not been left on. I don't get it. And it went as though it was switching itself off. Normally, the old ZV-E10s will switch themselves off if they get too hot, but I've got a fan on the back of mine as well, and it's only been switched on for the last not even an hour. Bizarro. Drink. But that's the 2nd time it's done it so far. A Triple J, a Jinxie Jungle Juice. You can put a tier in this, I think it'll work alright. Sure, it'll be grand, so it will. There you go, a little Jinxie Jungle Juice. Very nice. Dan's camera was the cable. I'd say it was with mine, only it actually made a switching off sound where the aperture closes. Vodka in that one, not taste. Potato, some tomato, you know what I mean? You can throw something in there. Yeah, I can't see the AI thing on YouTube. Eventually it's coming in. If you do a live stream at the end of it, YouTube will, their own AI will automatically clip bits of it for you. And then you just go in and mess around with it and put on, if you want to put your own captions and bits and pieces, you can do. I don't think it's available yet. There we go, it's gone off again. Why is it doing that? Right, hang on. This is pissing me off, this now. It's not a cable, because the cables are plugged in and it's working, and it's the noise. The actual camera is switching itself off, unless it's the dummy battery. Could be the dummy battery. Sam, making something for lunch, or what are we having before driving to the Outlaws? I've got a wire or a screw loose. I've got many a screw loose, I know that. There should be nothing. All I can think of is if the dummy battery isn't properly located, and it should be. Should be. I hope. Oh, fucking hell, it's red hot now as well. I've been moaning about it being cold all day, because it has been absolutely freezing all bleeding day. I mean, I have been outside all day. But, yeah, it's now too hot, ridiculous. But I haven't unplugged anything, I haven't changed anything. And this is normally alright. I don't know. Great question, you're figuring that out. Need to go to the grocery store tomorrow? You do. Get out there. I need to as well, to be honest with you. I have nothing apart from my thermos, dolphin friendly Earl Grey, almond milk, 1 sweetener. Still hot. There you go. Better plug your camera back in. Always. Mine's constantly left here as it is. Never gets taken off. Because it's just my streaming camera. Nothing ever gets touched, which is why I can't quite understand why it's going a bit weird. I could understand it if I'd left it on last time and then it's gone too hot, but it was switched off. I had to switch it on earlier on to make sure it was working. What else got mad? It's probably a dummy battery. I've pushed it back in, we'll see. If not, and if that's an issue, I have another dummy battery over there. I can change it. I've also got a dummy battery with a USB-C where I can plug it into a power bank rather than a plug. For fuck's sake, it's doing it again. We'll see. If this keeps on going off, it's just getting binned. End of story. Can't be doing this all day. No. No, I don't get this. I don't understand it. I don't get why it's switching itself off. There's no need for this to be switching itself off. Tomash, feeling any better? Yeah, you would have been worse if you'd have gone to that today, because it was awful. Absolutely awful. Diabolical with a capital D. This is more than technical issues. This is a pain in the hoop. It might be getting torn down tomorrow. Oh, I'm off sometime this week. I might tear down the entire thing. I might actually switch this camera with the other ZV-E10. Put that on there for a change. See if that works. But it's a pain in the ass. This should never be an issue. This should be sound every time. I know, it's one of those days, Mandy. Just one of those days. I don't get it. I don't understand it. We were bloody awful. I was thinking of staying home, but I thought no. I'll need to be there. They need me there. They need more than that. They need 2 fullbacks, a goal scorer. They need someone who can put a ball in the bloody box as well. 2 crosses, 2 goals. It's not rocket surgery, is it? Yeah, you missed a good one today because it was cold. It was miserable. The coffee outside was lovely, by the way. It's a very nice coffee. And the girl and the fella who serve in that little place, they're both from down south. Very jolly, happy, smiley people. Which I should have seen as a portent for doom. If people outside are happy, people inside the stadium will be fucking miserable. New year, new camera, another one. No, I've got another one already. One exactly the same as this one. The one that you saw, the B cam. If this happens again, I'm going to just get that one, plug it into this. Not tonight, obviously. Plug it in there, and then that can stay on there instead. This might need a break from all the streaming. Doubt it, like. There you go. On to Wednesday, we go again. Good frosty evening. How are you doing, Casper? If I was going to get another camera, I'd get one with a built-in fan, or one that is known not to overheat. I've got 3 cameras that are renowned for overheating. They're also renowned for having pretty good specifications and a good picture, which is no good if you keep switching themselves bloody off. The ZV-E1 I only ever use it for doing like 10, 15, maybe 20-second bursts, or if I'm recording a 2 or 3 minute piece for one of the videos. Apart from that, just little tiny bursts, never overheats. Starting to look pretty snowy. Ooh. Bone dry. Yeah, never mind, on to Wednesday, where Wolves, who hadn't won all season, won a couple of days ago. So they'll be happy, they'll be full of energy, full of enthusiasm, and will easily beat us. No pause on Wednesday. There will not be a pause on Wednesday. There will be a post-game stream, which will be from, I don't know, 10 past 10ish onwards. Maybe a pre-match stream outside, maybe, which will be about 6 o'clock-ish. We shall have a look for that. See what happens. Yeah, but the game will be on while the pause is supposed to be on. It's a 7:30 kick-off. So I could be back in the car before 10 o'clock. You never know. I am not working Wednesday. I am off Wednesday. The pause will be paused. I'm hoping at some point this week as well to get the thing that I bought in there, the shelving unit. I'm hoping that'll be done this week. Hoping. The Pennines and Highlands seem to keep a lot of the cold from us. Fucking thing again, right? The entirety of Europe is starting to freeze, it is. Internal temperature high, allowed to cool. It can't be. The fucking fan is on. Right, it's heating. Right, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Right, the camera is overheating. I can't just put a new one in because it's got a teleprompter attached to it and all kinds of other stuff. It's down to overheating. Over bloody heating. I will swap this one out for another camera for next Sunday. The radiator is on, but it has been for the last so many months. This has got a fan behind it as well, this camera. I'll leave it off for a little bit and see what happens. I'll just keep on chatting. Can I put up a picture? Have I got a picture that I can put up? Do you know what? I don't even think I've got a picture, have I? Or should we put a room up? There we go. We'll put the snug up. Let's all relax by the fire in the snug. Warm yourself by the fire. There you go. Change cam, go native. Change cam to what, Mandy? There's only one cam attached at the moment, and it's this bloody one. Dan just got back from the game. It looks as though you're as bad as us. No. Not a chance you were anywhere near as bad as us. We were abysmal with a capital F today. Awful. Saying that, Anthony Taylor was the referee, who was also abysmal. Awful. Grealish put two crosses in, two brilliant crosses, and we scored 2 goals. And then no one had the foresight to look at this and go, every time we put a ball in of any quality, we scored a goal. No. They kept dicking about. Which was a right pain in the arse. What is the cold at us? It's not 5 degrees. No. Casper, not a chance, mate. Not a chance. Where are we? I'll check the weather in the area. Where are we? It is 2 degrees at the moment, which says there's going to be a wintry mix. Which is nothing to do with the Irish bobsleigh team, by the way. Yeah, it was colder earlier though. Jesus, man. Yeah, we were fucking awful today. Absolutely awful. It's a fine fire, it is. It's lovely. Gather yourselves round. Jeff's nuts roasting by an open fire. PB&J sandwiches lunch. Has anybody in the UK actually ever tried that? Peanut butter and jam. It sounds nuts to me. I don't get it. It's 0 around you. It's 2 degrees. We are on the coast, which is normally a little bit warmer here, isn't it? It seems to be strange weather. There's a fella who parks near me in the blue badge zone who comes from Chester, and he says it never snows in Chester because they're in the dip, so they always miss out. As he was leaving today to come to the game, it was snow everywhere, so he was looking forward to going back to that. You know what I'm saying? PB&J is lovely. I've never tried it. Never ever. Mind you, my ma's got a potentially lethal peanut allergy, so we haven't got much PB in the house. Survival food, you give it out to kids on free lunch. It's full of energy, isn't it? That's why I'm not surprised. Loads of sugar. Peanuts are good for you. Bread will fill you up. Makes perfect sense. Guess the temperature, mind you, you're also super close to the coast. -4 degrees. What do you reckon? And to the housing insecure. PB&J is too sweet for you. I wouldn't like it then. I don't eat a lot of jam, to be honest with you. The jam makes the PB less claggy. It's claggy, is it? Claggy. Tom to Tom. How's Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? You can't fucking see me, can you? How's Domingos Duarte? El gato más guapo del mundo, eh? Other nut or seed or nut butters rather than peanut. Do you know what? They're supposed to be better for you, aren't they? Other nut butters. -4 was actually today's high. Well, I was close. I was only 8 degrees off, like. You're all okay over on the Oblong of Dreams. It looked lovely over there earlier, from upstairs in the south stand, looking out. And then slowly, this bank of dark cloud came from the north, heading over the stadium, and covered the whole of the Wirral. Hopefully I will have caught some of it on the old postcard for later. But you didn't have, you picked the right day not to go. It was horrific. Foblong always looks lovely, it does. Especially when bathed in sunshine. The same as Aruri, Snowdonia. You can see it when I turn onto, it's not Commercial Road, is it? Which one is it? Just round the corner from Kirkdale Station. That one that's going down towards Vauxhall. You can always, because it's quite high, you can see the whole of Snowdonia. Not as good as you can do from the Mons. That's brilliant there on a sunny day. Looks incredible. Just down road, but it's not. About an hour and a half to get there. Wonder what it looks like from up Mount Pendle. But it looks amazing. That's still going. Don't know why is that camera so hot inside? I don't get it. Lots of technical shit going on. I don't think I could see the Oblong from Parbold Hill. I could definitely see Liverpool, the skyline. But even with 100 times zoom, it was quite blurry. You were out at 10 o'clock this morning. It was almost -10. Snow slowly starts to creep about that temperature onwards. It is cray. Oh, I wonder. Nah. I'll have to quickly go back to this. Oh no, what am I doing? Rooms. I've got no idea what's going on here. We'll just get rid of the snug a sec, right? Because Tom Asher sent a picture of what it's like on the Oblong of Dreams at the moment. There you go. There you go. Look at it. That to me looks like winter. Describe it. It's Birkenhead with white all over it. Which sounds a bit like most people from Birkenhead that I've seen. There you go. Rooms. Can we try a different room? We'll go back and try that again in a minute. Rooms. Beer garden. How's the beer garden looking so nice? Can't think what other rooms we've got. We'll go back to the snug. There you go. Get back to the snug. Although I'll have to move the snug forward slightly, won't I? Or back one. Which way am I doing it? Can't see the mirror pick on portrait. Sunshine, beer garden, sunshine, can't wait, man. Work in the morning. How come you got work in the morning? Oh, work in the morning. More snow, more snow. Hopefully be snowed off. I won't be. Even if it's 10 feet in snow outside, I'll still be working. One of the beauties of working from home. Right, should we try the camera again? Can't be, still can't be hot. Can't be. Can't be. Lots of technical shit going on here. Just try to turn it back on. It's not having any of it. Right, we'll see what happens. This might turn itself back off again. And if it does, it does. See how long this lasts. What I might do, I will swap out the dummy battery first. Can't do it now because it means unplugging all kinds of stuff. If it goes off again, it's definitely the dummy battery's causing an issue. I've got another one over there. I can try that. You can't find a portrait mode. You played some playables. There you go. Casper, you've got 10 centimetres of snow. Many places have gotten over 30. Most of the country will get at least another 30 centimetres tomorrow. But you're used to it, aren't you? We're not. It never snows in Southport. Maybe once every 3 or 4 years. Yeah, the UK would stop with 10 centimetres. I know a lot of it, there's reasons for it. Like them years ago when they said the trains were cancelled because the wrong type of snow and everyone lost their mind completely. It was true. Because the snowflakes were tiny. So they got inside the electrics and then melted and caused short circuits. Whereas the big flakes of snow that you got in Alaska and places like that, they get stuck to the side of trains and that's it. They don't go into the engine or into the electrics and stuff. True story. You'd think there'd be a way around that though, wouldn't you? I've been seeing the Scottish plough trains doing the lines up there. Serious. It is serious now. It's only up the road. Literally just up the M6, isn't it? And the difference is astronomical. Which is why if you watch any UK car dealers, never buy a car from Scotland. Or a car with a Scottish licence plate. Because it's so cold up there and they use salt all the time to get rid of the snow. They rust out really, really quickly. Which is mad. Well, you can get them from Japan. You can import cars from Japan. Right-hand drives. The weather's just as bad there. For some reason they don't put salt on the roads. Don't know if they use something else. Don't know what it is. But it means that the cars don't rust over there as much. Piggy down next. Which playable are we talking about? Oh man. You're watching Matt Watson importing Suzuki Jimneys from Japan. Suzuki Jimneys are becoming more and more popular. Boss little cars. Tiny, but really rugged for off-road stuff. People seem to like them for green laning, don't they? I wouldn't mind a Jimny. I don't think you can get them in automatic though. I'm only allowed an automatic at the moment. Because my hand's fooked. Football ones and one in a water park. Was there a fire in a theme parks? Hit the grip bin as soon as the snow starts to fall. Now you've got a safe path. Best way of doing it, lads. No pissing about. First couple of flakes, get yourself out there. Like I say, though, we just never really get it here. Once every 3 or 4 years, it'll snow overnight, and then by midday it's gone. Just doesn't last any length of time. So much salt and sand in the air, it's ridiculous. Even though it gets super cold because of Norway's mountains and the Scottish Highlands, you get less snow normally than you'd think. Just stays since the temperature's always below zero. Alright, so it snows a little bit and sticks. Yeah. We don't really get much. A lot of Yorkshire and the northeast gets a lot of our snow. It develops above us and then just they get it. Tough shit, man. Sounds like heavy rap bars. It does that, doesn't it? Yo, yo, yo. Hit the grip bin as soon as the snow starts to fall. Motherfucker. Not the games you play, obviously. No. Use a lot of sand instead of salt on the roads to make it all rustless. Yeah, it's the best thing to do. We're on an island. We're an island. And what do? We use salt rather than sand. Although I suppose sand has got some salt in it, hasn't it? Not as much as just the salt from underneath Cheshire. Ridiculous. And we have got so much of it. I mean, Southport Beach. There's an entire area now which should be beach, which has got too much sand and then grass has grown over the top of it. A couple of bags of that, you're sorted. The like button knows you want to give it a slap. Yeah, that's right. It's been talking. The like button has been talking about you behind your back. Hit it hard. Hit it hard. Hit the grip bin when I got in. As soon as I see the snowfall, I ain't waiting for no call. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the gritter. Number one waiting to happen here. Absolutely. Oh, man. What's the weather like for Wednesday? Have we checked yet? Liverpool weather. Here we go. Op woensdag. Wednesday night. See, that's not too bad. 4, 5, 6 degrees. It's getting warmer as the night goes on. It's going to be 5 degrees at kick-off. 6 degrees at 11 o'clock that evening. That's not too bad. I don't mind that. I can deal with that. Yeah, not too bad Wednesday. Not too bad. Ali's back. Back again. Brap. That used to be written on a doorway facing onto the back of our building. And then people, all the owl fellas were trying to ask, what does it mean? Brap, man, brap. Thank goodness, Ali. How was Venezuela? Very cheap, very cheap. Nuts, isn't it, Venezuela? Because that prick. We need oil, and I need something to get the attention away from me. Therefore, we'll go and Tony Blair things up again. At some point, can we stop doing that, please? All the cold air from the Arctic is funneling down past Britain and Norway, and then over Europe. But Wednesday, it's warming up as the night goes on. It's normally the other way around, isn't it? Little bit of sunshine, heats up, goes down, goes cold. No. As Wednesday goes on, it's getting warmer. What's it like for the rest of the week? It's bloody cold tonight. It's going to be 0 in the morning. 0 in the morning. We've got Saturday as well, haven't we? Are you going Saturday, Tomash? Liverpool weather, let's have a look. Liverpool weather, lad. Liverpool weather. Right, Saturday. Ooh. Saturday looks a miserable day as well. Cold, wet and miserable. Not slipping or tripping, just gritting and... maybe not. Wednesday it's set for -12. I'm glad I'm here then. +6 compared to -12. Yeah, warming up Wednesday as the collective Evertonian fume progresses. Wednesday night there's going to be a huge amount of fume. Loads of fume. You're going Saturday for Everton 0, Sunderland 3. Niall Quinn with 4 goals. Absolutely 100%. I agree with you there. It takes some doing that, doesn't it? Being able to swap Sunderland with 3 syllables into 2. Sunderland. I don't mind Sunderland. Don't mind them. Got some mates who are Sunderland fans as well. Some rather good chaps. Rather good chaps. They don't speak like that, but rather good chaps. We were supposed to win today. Nobody is supposed to win. No guarantees in the Premier League. Up against the thing is with Brentford, they're a team who blows hot and cold. When they're good, they're really good, and when they're bad, they're horrid. What have we got? Come on, let's have a look. Ali Alio. There you go. Look at that. Saturday. Over in Irlande. Irlande d'Espoir. That looks better. Some cold days there, wasn't he? Some proper cold days. Yeah, Everton are never supposed to win. It's the hope. It's the hope that kills you. It may be slippery. May be slippery. You will have to be very, very, very careful. Ali Alio, be very, very careful. Laces tied up. Thermal socks on. That's thermal socks. Not a thermos socks. Still hot. Sponsor me thermos, you bastards. It's 12 degrees Celsius. Tie your laces. Always tie your laces. I was going to wear my boots today, but I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't, to be honest with you. I think while it's like this, trainees are probably better off. A little bit of rubber on the bottom. It's about -12 now, and has been below 0 for 4 days. You're starting to acclimatise. Like you say you're cold, but again, you don't even wear gloves until it's below -10. That's when you know you are acclimatised. That's how it comes up on screen you didn't add it. Put socks on over your shoes, that's supposed to stop slipping. It does. It also makes you look a complete tit. But you know, I always look a tit. Christine, Charlie Bravo 04, Charlie Bravo 04. Longest way up, shortest way down. How's you? How are you in yourself? If I go off, I go off, by the way. We're having all kinds of technical issues today. Because it's like that. And that's the way it is. Laces are well tied these days and covered. That's the thing, you see. It's alright tying them. You need to roll the socks over the top as well. Cover them up. Ah, hey lads, trainees. You bought some Adidas handball specials with your Christmas money. The Harris Tweed ones. Say what, mother? Harris Tweed special. Ah. Me one. And thing. I do like me Adidas. I've got too many. And yet I barely wear them. Look more of a tit on your ass. Yes. But also it wasn't like falling over today. Not remotely falling over. So it was alright. If it was going to be a bit falling over, trainees would be sound. Am I feeling better than earlier? Slightly better than earlier, now that I've warmed up. We have some sad news. Do we have some sad news, Ali Alio? Harris Tweed trainees, I know. Wouldn't you just? Wouldn't you slip inside them? ASAP Rocky. Oof. Oof. That's all I can say. Look at those. Look at it, boys. Oh. Oh. Suit you, sir. Suit you. I like them. Harris Tweed. Harris Tweed. Did they need to more dance the tweed? What I'm asking is, have they been pissed on? Yes, oh sorry, we do have some sad news. There is no Jeff. Because I've been out all day, there is no Jeff. Many apologies for the inconvenience. You'd slip inside Rocky ASAP. Would that make you the champion? Shame you can't get socks that look like shoes. You can. Oh no, sorry, you can't. You can get shoes that look like socks, can't you? Are they waterproof? Harris Tweed should be waterproof, shouldn't it? The way it's made and everything. Swanky trainers. What do you call me? Show us the Jeff from Christmas. Do you want the last Jeff? Put your hands up if you want the last Jeff video. If you want Jeff again from Christmas, throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Ooh. We do have Domingos Duarte in a laundry basket, which sounds like the maddest game of Cluedo ever. Look at that. Look at that. Our boss is Domingo. Looks like he's looking over the Serengeti plain, doesn't it? Over what to eat. Too scared to take him out the box. Whip him out, lid. You funk soul brother. Alright. Okay, we'll have Jeff. We'll have Jeff from Christmas. But I'll make you wait for 5 minutes so it's on the hour. There you go. Bear in mind, if I'd done the calendar picks, I'd have 12 Jeffs ready. Mandy, have you not seen what has happened the last couple of days? I have been biddy. Biddy sent. Cute puss. Self-praise is no recommendation, Christine. Sorry. No need for... Does viewership drop off after Jeff is displayed? Viewership doesn't, but the interest does. Always. You know what it's like, don't you? The 12 Jeffs of Christmas. My true love gave to me. 12 Jeffs of milking. 11 Jeffs a firemaning. On Jeff Hub it always drops off. It does. If it's dropping off, you're doing it too much. Same with your eyesight. I'm over here. I am off this week though, so you never know. I could get some done. 12 and Jeff. I know 12 Jeffs are milking is disgusting, isn't it? Wear trainees, enjoy them. Don't say for special. Every day is special. It is. Every day is special. But what you could do is find out whether they are waterproof, splash-proof, and if not, get some Crep Protect, which is cheap enough. Give them a spray over, and then every month or so, get a suede brush. Nice bit of a clean over. Reapply Crep Protect. I've got loads of suede, Adidas. I mean, pastel blue. You know what I mean? Proper light colours. Like an absolute idiot. But I managed to keep them clean with Crep Protect. That's Crep Protect. Sponsor me, Crep Protect, you bastards. It's good stuff, man. reattach and go again. I like that. That's powerful thinking, that, Casper. Just do it till it drops off, reattach, let's go again. Restart the engine, off you go. It's a fine philosophy. I have got pale blue. They are pale blue trainers. They are very, very pale blue. I mean, the pale blue. They're very, very pale blue. Crepitec was 11 quid in JD last year. What? Got some nano spray stuff. You're not really that precious about them. Might spare them until better weather. There you go. That's good thinking, you see. Keep holding until the weather's better. But wear them at that point. And in the meantime, any old battered ones you've got, wear them. My pale blue trainees are gorgeous, by the way. Gorgeous. In fact, you know what? I'm going to get them. They're only there. I'll show you. 1 second. I'll be back. Ah, lucky shock. Just give myself a bastard static shock. Bastard static shock. Then, as you can see, they're starting to get a bit minty now, so they need to be cleaned again, but proper. Adidas München. München. I'll give them a clean. München. That's Adidas München. They are very, 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 very cute. Loads of trainees like that. I've got royal blue gazelles. Doctor says be careful. Oh no, Mandy, I will show you Jeff's trainees next time round. Proper Jeff trainees. That wardrobe over there. They are nice. I've got decent taste in trainees, to be honest with you. Also, I tend to keep them fairly clean. They aren't, because they've been just sat out, you know, shite on them. So they need to be cleaned properly. But otherwise, I do look after them. You've got tobacco and Bermuda. Oh, very nice. Very nice. What else have I got? So I've got 3 pairs of gazelles. München. What else? I did have Beckenbauer all round. Jeff wears trainees. Jeff always wears trainees. He wears 110s. Oh, no, please, Jeff, no Nikes. You've got air show trainees. Did he go off in different directions with smoke hanging off the back of them? Is that what you're trying to say? You've got trainees that you wear to the air show. Are these ones that you don't give a shit about? You can stand in fields. Is the wardrobe... That wardrobe, nothing wrong with that one. That one is now working properly. Veja. Deja vu all in one, that, isn't it? Veja. Sure, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I can imagine you in Hunter Wellies, to be honest with you, while the air show's going on. Sipping Pims. Do people drink Pims at air shows? Got a fucking clue me, bruv. Yeah, the wardrobe thing sorted. That wardrobe over there, it's there. Sure, it's grand, so it is. My dad fixed it. Barber, of course, Barber. Barber Wellies in blue. There you go. Much better, much better. Oh, hang on. I did say 9 o'clock, didn't I? Come on. Have some Jeff. Jeff in his sweater. The cheekbones, man. Look at the cheekbones. There's no need for that. I don't even know. I don't know what that smells like. It'd be horrible, I reckon. And there you go. There's the yak penis Christmas dinner. Filt. Otterfield. The main station in München looks amazing from the outside. Once drove by on the motorway at night and it was lit up. It's a 10th grade school trip. Very nice. You hold me in the highest regard anyway. To know that we've both had Beckenbauer all-rounds only elevates me higher in my esteem. Yeah, the greatest. Stuff your Samba, sod your SL72s. I did the proper old school way into things. Adidas kick, Mamba, Bamba, then Samba, in that order. It helped the fact that my dad had a boot deal with Adidas and everything was free. That helped, but yeah. Trying to think what else I've got. What I haven't had, which I really want, is trim trab. I haven't had any trim trab yet. It's just muscle on muscle, yes. Ah, it's plenty. Oh, Jeff's been watching Still Game again. You feel better for that, Charlie Bravo 04. There's a lot of sharp angles, isn't there? It's the cheekbones and the eyes like chipped ice. I haven't had a yak attack, no. Ooh. I think we're having an ice attack. It took about 13 hours to drive through Germany in a bus. It's a big country. Big country. Same as France, doesn't look it. Yeah, Sam, have you recovered from your marathon efforts yet? Pellet, lad. Pellet. I didn't even know it. It is. Ice pellets. Ice, baby. It sounds mad. Yeah. That's not just rain, that's ice pellets as well. Not hailstones. You don't get hailstones during the winter. Can you hear that? For the most part, you have good stuff, man. Muscle on muscle is for peeps interested in underwater copulation. Muscle on muscle. Mrs. Tom said it was hail earlier, and you corrected her with my advice. Ice pellets. She said that you were a pellet. It is, you see. What happens is, obviously, rain drops. It's freezing on the way down. It reaches the warmer air, and if it's light during the summer, it gets pushed back upwards. Another layer of ice drops, goes back up. Another layer of ice. Richard Hammond did a show on BBC called Richard Hammond's Wild Weather, I think it is, and he showed you the difference between an ice pellet and hail when you're shooting it from a gun. The ice pellet on a plank or a board of wood just used to... The ice pellet exploded. Hail went straight through the wood because it's laminated. It's horrific, man. What a thing it was. It was such a good thing. It was a hell of a thing. Have you had the stats from it yet? Fair play, Mrs. Tom. Fair play to you. It was quite a thing to experience on your end. Oh, I thought. I can imagine it was. That was insane. I was exhausted, and I didn't. Oh, I did 4 hours. I started moaning about it, and I thought, Sam's doing 58 hours in 1 second. Mental. Hail only rarely happens in the summer months. It does. Otherwise, it's ice pellets. Read the calendar. You worked out that I can send it by email as a PDF. Then you can use it. Yes. At some point in the future, I will try and get it done over the next couple of days. I will do a load of Jeff picks. And then anybody who wants a Jeff calendar 2026 can ask and I'll send it. The warm air, it is. Because it drops and the warm air blows it back up. It rises. Up and down, up and down. That's where you get the lamination from. And lamination makes things a lot stronger. So when hailstones are dropping on you, they hurt. Ice pellets drop on you, they're just annoying. So appreciative of all the support that we all gave you during... Do you know what it was? It was good. It was good for us anyway. You know what it's like. We all love chatting, but it was brilliant having someone willing to do something a bit different as well. So we would be right behind now. You've now got just under 12 months to prepare for next year's one. We're having a 3-day one. We're not having a 3-day one, are we? Not looked yet. Sit down Monday and look at it. It'd be interesting to see what you come up with. How many overall views and what have you. You could clip the actual midnight bits, you could. Every time you got to midnight, cut a bit out. Make it short. Is that something you can do in YouTube Studio? Oh, I don't know. It might be something we can look into though. Don't know how you do it, to be honest. Never mind Jules Holland and his boogie woogie bollocks boy from Company B. Times Square, Sydney fireworks to Lorem. New Year 2027 is all on you. It's you. '25 we came. 26 we saw. 27 we will conquer. There you go. That's your tagline for it. Yeah, that's it. Casper, speak to Sandy Toksvig, because obviously all Danes know each other. Get her to dial in for you for Copenhagen. Like the Eurovision Song Contest. World Division New Year Contest. Allemand, 10 uur. Worked brilliantly. Excellent ideas. Excellent, they are. But fair play. Fair play. 1, to have the idea. 2, to start it. About, was it less than 12 hours after you had the idea? 3, to go all the way through with it. That is, quite frankly, insane. In many membranes. Mad. You will stay listening for the drive. Good evening to you too. Drive safe. We shall see thee soon. Any word from Steve-O? No, not seeing him, have we? Wasn't in the live earlier either, was he? Hope everything's alright. Hope everything's sound, la. Yes. Drive safe, Sam, and hi to Mr. Sam from all of us in the community. She needs to call into what? To do the New Year live from Denmark in Danish. Get Sandy to do that. Then what do we do next after that? Well, we can do the UK time zone. Who else? Ooh, Mandy. Would you look at that? 53.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Bloody hell, 53. Wasn't that long ago it was level 42, remember that? Oh, you know. Mind you, I think it was July, wasn't it? Level 42. That is insane. 53. Cray. You're not getting 53 woohoos. Bollocks to that. Yeah, you weren't expecting that. I know you weren't. So that's what happened. I watched Level Up Never Boils. That's an actual factor. I think it was Confucius who said that. Or Keith Chegwin, I can't remember who. Pooh, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert Dibble and Grub. Definitely got to be better than fighting in the pub, yeah. You were drinking with a mate and these fellas were getting rowdy. Your mate said, let's pretend to be the police, not to shut them up. You hadn't got to that first line of Roxanne before they thumped you.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. You let yourself down, you let your family down, you let the whole school down. Mandy up, isn't that the chocolate milk from France? It's candy up, isn't it? So close, so close. Chocolate milk with a cold. That's twice today Jeff's turning innocent ooh into that, because he's a filth monger. He's a monger of filth. Should know that by now. Oh, you filthy beggar, you. You filthy beggar, you. Oh. Snow expected to stop in the next few hours. It's not fucking snowing. The weather knows shit. Shit. That's Jeff though. Jeff does that all the time. Jeff likes to make you look stupid. Jeff's been messing with the electric on this, hasn't he? Obviously. Obviously. Thank God you got a hatchback when you open your boot tomorrow. Is that still on here? Have I still got that on here somewhere? Where was it? I don't think I have I? It's on somewhere. No, it's not that. Not that. Other? No, it's not even that. Nah, it's on the system somewhere, but yeah. Trunk and disorderly. It's on there somewhere, definitely. No. That was horrific. Such a stupid error to make as well. Pretty much as the boot was about there, I was thinking to myself, there's a good chance that this could go into... Oh, bollocks. Silly boy. But of course, I was thinking, what I'll do is, I'll get in the boot and I'll get my scraper out, then I'll scrape the snow off the boot, so that when I open it, it won't fall in. Without thinking, to get me scraper out the boot, I've got to open the boot. Not bad, not bad. Any New Year's resolutions? Anybody? Anybody? Doth? Anybody? There's not always a punchline. Just most of the time. Morning, Jackie. No resolutions, by the way. Did we wish Jackie a happy New Year? We did. We did. I've texted a couple of times since then, hoping that everything's all right. Hopefully we'll get to see her again at some point fairly soon. I did say she was missed. Just checked, temperature's down to almost 13 degree below zero. That's ridiculous, man. That's the kind of weather where don't stand too close to the windows, because you will cut little holes in them. Can I use my window hoover on it next time? What window hoover? Oh no, no. That doesn't work. No, that's for water. The Karcher. That's just for water. What I could do next time is just do that and push it out the way. Use my arm in a sweeping manner. Sweepy would do it. As soon as you start at the top, it slides off anyway, so I should have done that. I haven't got my little scraper thing, because I was supposed to buy one. Instead I give it to Jess. When she left here last week or the week before, she left with a shitload of stuff. Take that with you. Take that, you could use that. Thanks, Dad. Loads of cleaning gear. Have you washed your car since, love? No. Of course she hasn't. Too busy gallivanting. None yourself? Yeah, we are all resolutionless. You've got one. You've got one. Not to call hailstones pellets. That's it, you see. He's not, is he? Call him pellets, and hailstones. Snow. It's water and it's got a squeegee on. No. It's for water. Water sticking to windows, not snow like that sticking to metal. No. Zhuzh it. Zhuzh it. It'll be sound. But if anyone is going to Halfords, get one of those little squeegee things. Just like I don't know. It looks like the bottom of a skate, an ice skate, but it's not. It's made of plastic, obviously. Worth the weight in gold. I will get one on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever it is I'm off next. I'll go to Halfords. You won't commit to anything. Typical man. Typical man. You're going to read a bit more this year. Always good. And be a bit less online, apart from Wednesdays and Sundays. Never a bad thing. If you remember, I will remember. A Joseph. What? Who's a Joseph? You have one, lose a little weight and improve your health a bit. That can be done at any time. What's a Joseph? You've got all the scrapers and stuff. You should put your windscreen condom on. You should do. I advised my daughter to do hers today. Somebody at the match put theirs on. And then put a picture of it. County Road Bobbler, I think it was. And then as I was looking at it, I was sat in my seat in the south stand looking at it thinking, shit, I've got one of those in the back of the car. Why did I not put it on? It's a bathroom squeegee, nothing else, alright? Is that what it is? A bathroom squeegee is a Joseph? They are good though, they are really good. There's some mornings when I get up but it's a little bit cold, not frozen, just a little bit cold. So there's like a film all over the car, isn't there? It takes ages to get rid of it, so off it comes. Joseph is a posh homeware brand. Of course it's posh. Princess Pim's there. In a Barboelli's. You got Mrs. Tom, a Joseph coffee cup, a travel coffee cup. Oh my God, is it adorable? Oh my God. I've never heard of it. Never heard of Joseph. Are you sure it wasn't Arkwright? It's just called Joseph. You thought it was something else? Field. Starting to get a hint of Margot from you. You know that, Christine? A hint of Margot. Hints of Margot sounds like a good indie band. I saw Hints of Margot supporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 72. Your uncle's car has a heater that is timed to start an hour before work, so it's warm and not iced. Totally over since he's the uncle in Sweden. Yeah, I've seen a few of them. You can get them over here as well. Lots of people who've got vans, you know, the van life people. You get a little heater that heats up the engine as well before it starts, so you're not cold starting it all the time. Pre-warms the engine just a little bit, just enough. A little diesel heater. It's utilitarian even, but of some quality and heft. Like you're paying for designer materials, ergonomics and aesthetics. Right. I like that then. I don't mind paying a little bit extra if it's of some decency. I'm going to look at this now. Joseph. Squeegee. Shower squeegee. What in the bejesus? Is it one of these? That the one? Light grey shower squeegee. Oh. The builder who did the bathroom recommended a Joseph. I bet he did. Did he offer to give you one? A Joseph, that is. Oh yeah, of course. Christine and Steve-O and Lula Bellatini frequent the aviation channels. Has there been much activity today? Lots coming into Fairford, i.e. is World War III about to kick off? You'll have a guess. Yeah, it was close. An Ayrton Senna. I don't mind that. That's not bad. I might get one of them. Giuseppe. Amazon as well. Oh, yeah. Get them on Amazon. It's beautiful, man. There needs to be a store in the posh bit of Liverpool one. Spoilers, there's no posh bit of Liverpool one. Call it Jerry. Oh my fucking god, lad, Jerry. 10 quid for the squeegee. You're paying 10 quid for the squeegee. 10 for the squeegee. You paid a tenner for the squeegee. RAF Bryce Norton is closed for runway maintenance, you believe. So it diverts to Fairford. Or for fuck's sake. Jesus. That'd work as well, wouldn't it? This time of year. Or the year just, last little bit just gone. Does make sense. In 2007, Casper, you give your dad one of those ice scrapers with a 12-volt cigarette lighter connector and inbuilt heat. It was some cheap shite. Did it work though? There is a posh bit in Liverpool one. There's an espresso shop. Are there people with pastel jumpers over the shoulders? Espadrilles and no socks? Not even got an handle. You'll freeze your hand off squeegeeing snow in that. I were right about that saddle though. Yes. The cheap one I bought from Alfred's. That'll do. I think it was about 5 quid, I think. Is there a John Lewis in Liverpool? There used to be, didn't there? I think there still is, isn't there? Lewis's. Yeah, there you go, there is. In fact, that gets mentioned in Red Dwarf. Sure it does, doesn't it? She was so good looking. She could have worked behind a perfume counter at Lewis's. You'll do that tomorrow. There you go. Christmas links Africa and a lighter on the windscreen. MacGyvering yourself to work. Yes, there is. Ooh, says Christine. Yeah, we do all right up here, to be honest with you. There's some good shops. Used to be George Henry Lee's. Lewis's was different. Ah, right, it was, wasn't it? Dickie Lewis's. There is a John Lewis. George Henry. Ah, yeah, George Henry Lee's. There you go. I'm old. I've had a stroke. I don't mean, yeah. Oh, hang on. Oof. Teddy bear spa. Cleaning and minor repairs from $30. Is that 30 or 20? I can't fucking see. I'm blind in both. Oh, 20 quid. Sorry. That looks like Kipper's getting away with it there. That's how posh it is. Did you all take your decks down today? Is it supposed to be today? Ours came down on the 2nd, I think it was. Decks down on Boxing Day. A few people did round here. I can't even speak. I can't speak. You are a 1/6 of the way through. Is this the next book, Mandy? The next book? Early Erin, which is Ireland. That sign was by the complimentary gift wrapping station in John Lewis. There you go. Yeah, my mate works for Waitrose. That's John Lewis as well, isn't it? It's the same company who own them. He gets discount. Gets Dizzy. John Lewis, Dizzy La. Good woman yourself, Mandy. Good woman yourself. Yeah, you go. Christmas done. Get back to normality. There's nothing normal about those 2 weeks, though, is there? Leading up to it and just after it. Nothing normal. It is getting better. The weather's getting better. It's not. It's getting lighter for longer each day, noticeably lighter. So we like that. Waitrose is John Lewis, they're all partners. Yeah, so he's worked in Waitrose now for, jeez man, 20 years or so. Sure, he had a place in Southport, which is now Sports Direct. Then he moved to Formby. Formby, obviously. Obviously. Where's the other thing? Right, that can go. That needs to be changed. Why is he back on there now? Did I have a nap earlier? Ali, I didn't. Tomash did though. Day up by 11 minutes in Puerto de la South. If you call it Puerto de la South, it sounds warmer and more exotic than it actually is. Nice one, Tom. Makes a hell of a difference. Because dusk as well. You don't just get a little bit extra daylight, you get a little bit extra dusk. Dusk seems to go a little bit longer, which is really nice. The other day I left here to go to Tesco, whatever time it was, jeez man. And yet, it was dark where I was, but looking out towards west, you could see the clouds because it was still a bit light over there. Looked mad, looked gorgeous. Looked northwest. Right, it's snowing apparently. It's not snowing, lad. I'll keep this curtain open just in case it does start snowing. It makes all the difference in the world. All the difference in the world. By the end of this month, or the beginning of next month, last couple of days of this month or the first couple of days of next month, sunset will be 5 o'clock or later. That makes a huge amount of difference. And then of course once we get into March, isn't it, all of a sudden the clocks go forward and it's mad at that point how much of a difference it is. I like it. At some point this week though, no, not this week, next week, I'll try and get out and just have a quick look at the sunrise while it's cold. We get the sunrise coming over the farmers' fields round there. Bloody beautiful. Dusk does get longer. It's lovely. Dusk's weird though, isn't it? Dusk and, well, blue hour and golden hour. Some points during the year, blue hour lasts for an hour. Other times it's like 10 minutes. Same with golden hour. It's bizarre. I prefer filming in blue hour. Everything looks much better. To me it does anyway. The colours are amazing. But golden hour during the summer, oh, so true, sir, so true. Hopefully, bully me into this year as well. Hopefully we'll do a load more sunset streams. Loads more. I seem to be doing alright at stuff. Did I say earlier on last week? I did seven days consecutive workouts. In fact, where is it? Is it this one? Or is it the other? There you go. My weekly workout summary. Averaging 7 days. 7 days a week. 28th of December to the 3rd of January, 7 days workout. Never missed a single day. Not one. Not a single day. Even when I didn't feel like it. When the shelves arrive, they have already arrived, Mandy. They are in the front room. Will I keep the lights but arrange them? That's not a bad idea. They could be arranged. There'll be something to actually stick them onto then, won't there? Rather than just feck all. Yeah, they're in the front room. I think they might need to be built in situ. That's the problem though. Maybe not. That'll need to come out. All the stuff that's on there will need to come out. They'll need to be built and then angled in. And then hopefully everything will be alright. There'll be a bit more space to put things on. All my camera gear can go on a shelf. Or 2 shelves, or 3 shelves. It'll be sound, it'll be sound. Well done. Cheers, Casper. Well done. Well done. Well done indeed. Well done, me. I have to push myself. If I don't, things fall off, don't they? I don't mean literally for things fall off, but you know, just... The lights are off. Hang on. No. That's run out of charge despite the fact that it was on green earlier. These are brilliant, but I don't trust them. Yeah, it's flashing red. There's no pawpaws. What you see is what you get. There you go. I will charge that though. I'll make sure it's charged. That's also the one that's got the little gobos in the end of it, so you can change it so it looks like it's coming in from the window through blinds or something, and you can have it in blue so it looks like it's at night time. All that mad stuff. You was just wondering, so was I. I was going to put it on charge earlier, but it was fully charged, so it said, and it's not. It's a lie, an absolute lie. It was on for all 3 hours the other night, 4 hours the other night. Lying to me. I was just wondering. Oh, you only just noticed. You don't notice because it's obviously you're too busy staring in awe at my beauty. Oh, we just lost everyone fucking laughing now, haven't we? I know. Only just copped it yourself. You've only just done what? Your excuse, you're watching on portrait. That's what it was. It was. This is a test to make sure. See who's watching on what. I try to make sure, like when I finish this tonight, other things will go on charge straight away. Because I don't need anything else plugging in for tomorrow. I can charge everything now. Or when I finish, rather. That's what normally everything's sorted. Done way in advance. Apart from obviously the Jeff stuff and what have you. Which I couldn't even do yesterday. Because I was so tired. I was absolutely exhaustigated yesterday. Exhaustigated with a capital H. And of course I will be next week as well, won't I? After working on Friday. I'm in work on Friday. And then going to match on Saturday. I'm going to be knackered. There'll be nothing. I'll have no chance to do anything. What's with the camera then? It was sweating buckets. I don't know exactly why. I think I might just change the dummy battery out tomorrow. See if the dummy battery was causing it an issue. It might not have been. Lulu Bellatini, if you're watching, give us a wave. Lulu, give us a wave. Lulu, give us a wave. Exhausted. I was exhausted. Absolutely, and I will be again. I've got no energy for anything whatsoever. Scary, man. But then It's only to be expected, really, isn't it? If writing a birthday card can make me exhausted, all the other stuff I have to do every single day will do the same. I'm still getting my steps in. I don't think I've missed for a while, have I? December 18th and 19th of December was the last time I missed. And then before then, didn't really miss much anything. Iron pills, what do you call me? I don't think that's anything to do with it, to be honest with you. It's just the fatigue from the stroke. Just anything I do makes me tired because the nerves are all knackered and trying to fix themselves. No head loss like an Everton head loss. There ain't no head loss like an Everton head loss. Not more rapping. Yeah, it's the stroke fatigue. I'm still waiting to hear back from the PIP people. They know, I don't. But the fatigue's the main thing. Can't use my left hand, but that's not a huge issue. Whereas having fatigue constantly is a real bad issue. Social media account poses, what does Adam Asnu have to do to get a game? Asnu replies, ooh. Go on loan, maybe, I don't know. To be honest with you, I was watching him at half time warming up with Patterson and he couldn't hit a ball straight. Not a fan of Mikalenko at all. But you've got to do pretty well in training to come in and move an international player out of his position. Know what I mean? Gutted that Harrison Armstrong didn't get more of a chance. He looks a player. Patterson's asked for out and has been told not until his reinforcement. Hopefully there will be then. He's pointless being there. He's a good player. He's just not doing it for us. Get out, get someone else in. Armstrong definitely elegant and composed. Strong as well. He's a big, solid lad. He wasn't when he first come through. Seems to have had a growth spurt. Sorry. It's Everton, Mandy. It barely counts as football. Back of the net. Dink, dank, do. Yeah, it's Everton. It barely counts as football. I would say it's more in the category of twatting about in front of loads of people. Darts is finished. Cricket is nearly over. You don't have to consider just the football. Rugby league starts again soon. Is the cricket finishing, did you say? The cricket is finishing soon, but on the plus side, rugby league starting soon. Lovely up and under. Good woman yourself, man. Yeah, Everton are not football, we're not. F1 will be back soon enough. It will as well. Before you know where you are. And in the meantime, there is always aeroplanes you can watch. There you go. Connor, you're back to work tomorrow. Bloody hell, I know the feeling. I am as well. Extreme ironing, Mandy. You've not made an extreme ironing. Don't be lying to people. You've not done extreme ironing. Does Mandy get paid by the clip use? Doesn't get paid at all. Yeah, the planes. It's within your purview, Christine, to mention planes, and it will get shown. Remember that. You need to do some ironing. Your uniform for tomorrow. You need some motivation. Your uniform for tomorrow, please tell me it's a little sailor's outfit. You know, the one with a little thing on the back. White and blue with a little flap at the back. Not a back flap. Connor, what do you get for Christmas? Do you get a Ducal Prague away kit? If only, I know, yeah. Ali was back on the 27th of December. Or Duncan Ferguson's birthday, as it's better known. True story. True story, by the way, big man. I need to meet him soon. My dad's taking his kid again. His youngest kid, I think it is. For driving lessons. This time I need to meet him. They say never meet your heroes, but come on. Met Johan Cruyff, that was brilliant. Just because he was so effortlessly fucking cool. As was George Best, despite the fact that he was absolutely rat-arsed. What the fuck's rast? He wasn't a rasta. Not even close. Duncan Ferguson. The 6'4" centre forward. Me. It's me. Get him met. My dad goes round to the house to pick the kids up all the time, so I should go with him. Well, I can't, can I? It's a driving lesson. There should only be those two in the car, not me. You got rugby gear and 3 games. Oh, lovely stuff, man. And your brother came over, of course. That's the best thing, isn't it? Get a channel message off him. Oh, imagine that one. I hear you know when watching the channel. Behave yourself, bagman, by the way. Yeah. You know when watching the Bear Sports, we can't be having that, by the way, bagman. He calls everyone big man, no matter how big they are. I want to be called Big Man by Duncan Ferguson. Just once. Is it too much to ask? I want to meet Duncan Ferguson. And my daughter wants to meet Ryan Reynolds. And my dad is the conduit to both of these, apparently. Even ladies, he might do. Depends on, obviously, how big they are. How's it going, big man? You want to be called big man by anyone. Right, Wednesday, I will call you big man in a Scottish accent. There you go. And we'll record it for posterity. Coffee, big man. Is it a coffee you're wanting, big man? He absolutely would. There's people like that though, isn't there? We've got a mate who used to be a boxing boxer, who, when he can't remember people's names because he's a little bit punchy after all those years, just calls people champ. Even people he's known for like 40 odd years. All right, champ. I saw him at the match the other week. He wouldn't have recognised me, not at all. Ooh, Ryan Reynolds, so cute. I know, yeah. My daughter is obsessed by the fact that he owns Wrexham and my dad is in the Wrexham Hall of Fame. Do you reckon Grandad will ever meet Ryan Reynolds? There's a good chance. Oh, can I come with him? Jess. Let it go. You're tempted by the Blackstock Market, big dunks. They look good, don't they? Does look good. And also they're having is it a throwback Thursdays, is it? Throwback Thursdays where it's 3 quid a pint. What? A boxing boxer, exactly. Not a Jake Paul, an actual boxing boxer. Can you go with Jess as well? Please. We'll pick you up on the way. Despite the fact that obviously it's about a 19-mile drive to wherever you live. It's not even in that direction, is it? I don't fucking know. I haven't got a clue where you live. It's over there somewhere, though. That's the sea, therefore you must live in that direction somewhere. Call of Duty Black Ops 7, FC26, 2K25. I'm gutted that it only started FC20 odd rather than FC20 because that would have been brilliant. You know what I mean? Because FC20 is one of the teams my dad played for. True story. Oh, hang on. We have an extreme ironing clip. Could we cartoonify that? Is there a way of cartoonifying that? With added Domingo. With added Domingos Duarte, el gato más guapo del mundo, eh? Do you know what? It's almost impossible for people to get tickets to go and see Wrexham now. When the COP opens, the new COP, hopefully there might be more of a chance, but my dad tends to go there when invited to do like after dinner speaking and stuff like that. If he gets into the game, he will do, but if he knows Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney are in town, he tends to stay away from there. Doesn't want to be part of that circus. My daughter, on the other hand, wants to be part of that circus. Now imagine that. A channel intro from Big Dunk and a channel intro from Ryan Reynolds. I'd get an extra 23 people. 23 subs, definitely. Guaranteed. Off Ryan, obviously. An extra 23,000 off Dunk. He am the man. He am the man. Someone once said I looked like Duncan Ferguson when I was playing football. Not face. Just the way I walked around. Obviously never run, just walked. When you're waiting around for a corner to come in or something, you look like Duncan Ferguson. Really? Same build, same height, everything. Wasn't the same build, he's much more powerful than I am. You know what I mean now. Domingo. You're showing interest there, Domingo, as well, wasn't he? Is that because there's heat coming off the iron? Is he thinking, can I get close enough to that to get some residual from it without burning my fur off? I wonder, is there a way of cartoonifying it? You can with pictures, can you do it with videos? Have we tried on Chat Twatty GPT? Yeah, there you go, Big Dunk. Rooster Ryan. King Billy. The thermosteel will be in the bag. There's me song, I Can't Get No Sleep. They were playing this before the game today. Yeah, yeah, tune man. I can't get no sleep. Oh, what, you know what? And also John McNally from the Searchers. All needles and pins at himself. I should get him, shouldn't I? Try and get him to do something. Hi, I'm John McNally from the Search. He doesn't even speak like that. Chat thing, he doesn't do animations. I know it doesn't, but I wonder if there's a way of doing it. There's no way I'll be going through it frame by frame and animating frame by frame. You could in chat thingy. I don't know how many times, how many frames you're allowed to do. So it would take 24 frames to make 1 second of video. Not happening, is it? Not happening. It's not happening. There's got to be another one though. I think most of these things though are paid subscriptions, aren't they? Gling and things like that. They're a pain in the hoop. Absolute pain in the hoop. Ali, oh. You have to, oh, nobody's in work tomorrow. Sweet dreams are made of these. You remember you tried to teach, I know, but you could, in theory, you could take, because you can split it into individual frames and then put one in as a picture. Can you cartoonify this? Thank you. And then do that, but it would take 24 frames to do 1 second of footage, which would then probably take about 3 weeks of pissing around to just do it. There's got to be a way of doing it. Got to be. I got Horace dancing, didn't I, for the Scar song? Can't even think. It wasn't. Who was it I did that with? Wasn't Kling. Something else. I'm going to have to look into it. I will have to look into it. Five pics a day on chat thingy, not a chance, not a fucking chance. So it'd take a week to do a second, not a chance. Not a chance, baby, big man. No, not happening. But there's got to be other ways. There's got to be other programs out there. There's so many AI programs, but loads of them are just subbed. You've got to pay subs. The same with Suno and Udio now. If you want to use any of the music that's on there, despite the fact that it's taking other people's stuff and scraping it, you've got to have a paid monthly subscription, which is shit on toast, really, isn't it? There's just too many subscriptions, especially if you're making YouTube stuff. There's editing software wants you to have subscriptions. LUTs, lookup tables that you change the look of the video. You need to pay for them up front or pay a subscription. Canva to do the thumbnails or Adobe Express. Adobe Express is free, Canva's free. But to use certain things on there, subscription, editing software. Just constant, everything's subscription based. Can we not just buy something? You can with DaVinci Resolve, which is editing software. 200 quid I think it is, which is fucking heavy, like, but that's a one-off payment and you get all the updates forever. The handset, which I'd love to buy, is about 400 quid. Fuck that. Canva, where did that come from? What program? Where about in the world? Canva. It's a great program to use, by the way. I think that's where most of the on-screen animations are. Your animations are free. They are, Mandy. You get what you pay for. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks. No. Because if it was free, it should be shit, and they're not. Right? Definitely not. Your animations are fantastic. I'm not having that. No false modesty. Fantastic animations. Luckily, they are free, though. I'd get you a bottle of Tia Maria or something, but fuck's sake, you're about 600 of them in the cupboard. This one's from 1986. I hadn't had this yet, I shouldn't even talk like that. You love Canva and VN. VN's brilliant, isn't it? They are brilliant. That's the thing, made with love and detail. It's not just made with love and detail. The detail, obviously. It's the knowledge. The knowledge of the channel. The knowledge of the people as well. That's what you don't get if you go to Fiverr or somewhere and outsource this stuff. It's people have got no idea. They just got a brief. Do this. All right, there you go. There's no idea. There's no level 53 of knowledge behind this. This is where this came from originally. None of that. By the way, no. Pink-footed geese are out there again. This is the 4th of January. 10 o'clock in the blessed PM. Snowing. The north wind doth blow, and we shall have snow. All of that. These fucking lunatics are still flying around. They've got no idea where they're going. Pink-footed geese are as thick as shit. Or blind. Or both. Maybe there's one that isn't blind and the rest are behind, flying in a V, is just shit in their eyes. Perfume for Mandy. What's your favourite perfume? What is it, Mandy? What's your favourite perfume? What's your favourite scent? And Jeff's musk is not going to be acceptable, thank you very much. You weren't fishing, by the way. You see how dodgy some of them are? They're not dodgy. None of them are dodgy, Mandy. None of them at all. Some are better than others because every time you do one of them, you learn little lessons, how to do things. That's just the way it goes. But they're all brilliant, and also they all fit in with the channel. They make sense to the channel. Oh, the Jeff. Just a little splash. Foreign geese coming over here. What the geese do? Foreign geese coming over here, foiring our gra. An eau de Javel. I don't even know what eau de Javel would smell like, sound like. I don't know. Brimstone, maybe. A hint of brimstone with a splash of Lynx Africa. I don't know. I can imagine Jeff's to not be in a bottle either. Be like a bar of soap, and just give it one of, like, not actual soap, you know, like a bar of soap. You just give one of those, and you smell fantastic for a month. I reckon that's what he does, you know. A solid block of Jeff that you rub on your face. Chorus. Oh, don't. I can smell that. Now that you've mentioned that, I can smell that. Fucking hell, chorus. Oh. That's what the 1980s smelled of. A top nose of brimstone, a middle of sulphur and ice, a base layer of pheromone. Lots of pheromones. And whatever firefighting foam smells like as well. You know the ones where you get a plane crash and they turn up and they foam it all? A hint of that as well. Don't know why, but basically high karate. Definitely. Yeah, eau de Javel, icy, spicy and nicey. See what you did there. I wonder, could we make an eau de Javel by or just go and buy some really cheap aftershave and then put a label on it and then sell it on afterwards as eau de Javel, and then put the label on really shit as well so it falls off halfway through Christmas. Not Kuros, Aramis. Now there was Aramis, there was also Kuros. What else was the dupe? Was that back then? Fahrenheit as well. Some mad 80s scents. Kuros in the white bottle though. White patent leather shoes. Silver or grey suit. Curly hair with a bit of soul glow in there. Tash. Does they come here often, lass? Oof. Oh, bollocks. No, it isn't. It isn't offline. It isn't. We're having more and more tech shit here. Don't do that. No. Fucking dog wanker. What's going on here? More geese. Geese is the word. Is the word. Right, hang on. Work, you bastard. There you go. That would work perfectly. Booze. Hogo booze. Should we get that? Should we get a load of them and then make rose perfume to put in there? Booze. My ex-wife used to laugh about that all the time. Her mate went away on holiday and came back with Hogo booze. That stuff. Jupe. Yeah, jupe. It was on Amazon, a Boss knockoff for the Evertonian in your life. Because we are almost Boss, but not quite as good. Dior L'Homme. Is that the start of a letter? I haven't got that. What have I got? I might have some Dior somewhere. CK into you. Jean-Paul Gaultier. Le Mal. But I'm too shy to wear that. Dad's brother had a nice Rolex Watch from Turkey. Lovely stuff. Relax, relax. When you want to go. Dupe is the national fragrance of Rill, isn't it, Mandy? It certainly is down by the waltzes, isn't it? Mulleted men walking backwards and spinning you around. And that's before you even get on the waltzes. This thing on. I'm here all week. My mother-in-law bought her a chair for Christmas, wouldn't let us plug it in. And some Dutch lad thing. Yeah, I think you'll find Joop is my youngest brother. It is not pronounced Joop, it is Joop. He works on the fishing boats in Grimsby. What? What's wrong with your head, Ashcroft? Yeah, there was another one I'm trying to think. My dad used back then, given to him, or rather, given to him on the understanding he would buy more of it himself, by Graham Souness. It was Givenchy Gentleman, as he called it. I think he was using Blue Stratos when he was at Wrexham, when he went to Middlesbrough. Graham Souness went to his stuff and went, no, that's going in the bin, that's going in the bin. What the fucking hell is this? Yeah, have that. Replace them when they run out. You're in the first division now, lad. None of this rubbish. So out went the massive ties. Shirts with the collars down here somewhere. No massive fucking things. That's going in the bin. That's going in the bin. You had some Blue Stratos yesterday. Has been cold, hasn't it? Try thermal undies, you'll be alright. The Hogo Boost. I've got other stuff there and I can't think what it is. I barely wear aftershave. As you can see. Normally just when I go out. If I go to the doctors, dentists, architects, or the match. That's about it really. I should have had a trim as well. This is a bit much, this. You know what I mean? Got the grey coming in there. How bad's that? You're looking old, Ashcroft. You're looking old. Ooh, sniff. Yeah, some nice aftershaves, really, aren't they? The fair is now arranged in Iceland in a car park. Oh, no. How can you do that, man? Everyone needs a proper old school fair. Garston Park used to have one. And then all the fairground dudes thinking they were hard as nails used to fucking shit themselves when these lunatics turned up. That's all it was. Open for one night. Absolute chaos. Blood everywhere. Fair's closed. Canal, brilliant. Kids crying. You're happy now, are you? You're happy. I can't remember the last time I was actually in Rill Town Centre. Or Prestatyn. Llan did know, I do know. Well, you would know. I did know. I know. Might have to do that as well. That's another one. Llan did know. Up the big arm. Don't you mean the great arm? I'll be the judge of that. I've got a mate called Orm. I've got a mate called Phil Orm, and apparently today another Phil Orm was on the boards, on the scoreboardy thing in memoriam, and I think that one followed me on Twitter. Fucking weird, man. Weird small world. Spelled the same as well. Yeah, 2 L's. Phil with 2 L's. Seen that today. I think he followed me on Twitter, that one. And yet, I've had a mate for the last 30 odd years, play 5-a-side with us, called Phil Orm as well, who's a guitarist. He plays bass, I think, with the Salford Jets at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one, associated with Everton Lancashire, who passed away this year. He followed me on Twitter, but he's got the same name, and I think his was spelled with 2 L's as well, Phil. Same name as my mate, And I was like, how's he following me and not sent me a message, and why is he using someone else's picture? Different one. It's funny that seeing him today. Oh, sad. Llandud, no, nah. Now, Mandy, you've cocked that up there. You could have done that much better. Llandud, no, no. Can we? See? Words. Face, no. Words. Yeah, can we can. We need to go to Conwy. You need to hold the camera pointed at me as I'm stood next to the smallest house. I'm pointing downwards at the door that I can't get inside to show people that I'm not actually small. Smidge under 6'2" my arse. Smidge over 6'2" my arse. Delete, it's appropriate. Yeah. Plus Llandud, no. Nah. Me and the ex went there quite a few times. Probably not a good idea going there, is it? Will you cry? No. Just remember what a fucking waste of time it was. It never wasn't a waste of time. We got our daughter from it. Oh man, behave yourself, Nick. Behave. Definitely got to get out more this year, though. Got to. To nice places. Places that look nice in the sun. 6'2" is tall. It would be. 6'4" is taller. 6'4" is taller, Christine. 6'2" is not tall. I got Jess from Llandud, no. I didn't. I got the Spaced box set. Spaced DVD box set, which I've still got. I think it might even have the original receipt in the box with it as well. Smallest house is probably Shuttle Spring. I don't mind that, as long as it can stand outside it and go. That's what you do, innit? Because my mate, who was my boss in work for a couple of years, he was there recently. There was a half marathon around sort of the area around Llandud, no, Conwy, around that sort of area around there, I think. And then on the morning of it, rather than just warming up and doing his bits and pieces, I know, doing that, pointing at it, and I'm way bigger than he is. You're a bugger for that. Receipts in DV CD pack. I used to like the idea of looking back and then seeing what date it was, until I looked at a couple of things, and the receipt, despite being hidden in the back of a DVD box, where no light could get to it, was just completely white. There was no ink on there whatsoever, so it was pointless being in there. But yeah, I used to love doing that. Just look back. Remember that day when I bought that? No. Just me then, eh? I need to look through my CDs as well. I think Jess might want them fairly soon. Dad, can I nick your CDs? She can have the records, the vinyl. When I'm planted. Mystery disappearing ink. It is. It's the other way around, isn't it? As opposed to no ink on there whatsoever, and then you throw a bit of lemon juice on there or something, and oh hello, here's a message from the Resistance. I have to go in the smallest house though, you'll be able to see upstairs without going up ladder. It looks that way, to be honest with you. So I'm still tall, genuinely. As people who actually meet me in real life rather than NHS workers who go, oh, it's about that big, it's about that big. Yeah. The link that doesn't disappear reminds you paid $13.99 of his King's or his Queen's, her Queen's English pounds at the time for the Gay Dad album. You near bought the Gay Dad album? I never either. I never. Can never say I was a fan. Even though they were quite popular, weren't they, at one point? At that time, I think I was listening to other bands around. Clearly, Broadcast, Stereo Lab, I think all at the same time as that. And then the Bardos, Catherine Wheel. The Bardos are from Norwich. Nobody knows them. They're brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. They've got an album on Spotify called I Baby, EYE, I Baby. Fantastic album. You should listen to it. I think you'd like it. Yeah. Why believe you? Thousands wouldn't. Thousands wouldn't. Clear Lake, another good band as well. Something to look forward to is a Boss tune. That reminds me of Christmas. Not Christmas Day, but sort of in between Christmas and New Year. Listening to BBC, who would it have been at the time? Steve Lamacq and a few others. They used to do a yearly roundup of the indie stuff. Record all of it. Listening to a bit of Electric Soft Parade recently. Nostalgia, it just ain't what it used to be. I love Electric Soft Parade. The American Adventure, I still listen to that album, and every time I listen to it, it reminds me of Ian Banks. I was listening to it quite a lot while reading Ian Banks books. All the Ian Banks books I've got are white with black or black with white covers. And The American Adventure is a black and white cover. And as I was listening to it, the words were going in, the music was mixing with them. And it just, that was it. Every time I hear the albums, I remember sitting on the train, reading books. Books by Ian Banks, my favourite author of all time. Nostalgia was better in the old days anyway. Started watching Thin Blue Line, not as funny as you thought you remembered it being. I feel sorry really, considering Ben Elton, Rowan Atkinson, Blackadder, the power behind Blackadder, and some of the lines that Rowan Atkinson got given in that show were very, very Blackadder-esque. But the problem was, he played him like a dickhead. You couldn't play Blackadder like a dickhead. He did in the first series, which is why it didn't work. Blackadder had to be smart. He had to be smarter than everyone else. And that's why Inspector Fowler, isn't it, doesn't quite work, because he plays stupid a lot of the time, or blissfully unaware. You can't. To be that kind of character, you've got to really be smarter than anyone else. That's why it never worked as well. That's why it's not as funny as you remember. Know what I mean? Just me. Surprised I never got into British Sea Power, given how Electric Soft Parade adjacent they were. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to go back and listen, because at the time I put something on. If I didn't like it, I'll put that in the, I'll listen at some other point pile, because there was loads going on. Just never got round to it. And every time I heard a song come on by them, so it never grabbed me. But with the benefit of hind legs, who knows? I might love them. I should give it a go. I don't get the chance these days, do I? I can't listen to them in the car on the way to the match, because that has to be Cocteau Twins. Can't be anything else. We're all for tradition. I don't pick my daughter up I don't take her to work of a morning. And if I was, I'd be doing my daily vlog, wouldn't I? So, bollocks. But I do sit at my desk. I should listen to more music at my desk rather than audiobooks. Audiobooks. I'll be still driving safely, Sam. Let's hope so. Tomash, are you coming up with these band names using slidey writing? No. These are actual bands. Inspector Fowler, pull that from somewhere. Inspector Robbie Fowler, another annoying little tit. Just of an age when indie bands were named so they were, weren't they? The audiobook with Pathology, it was heavy. Do you know what? Considering it's one fella's story. He was involved in Stephen Lawrence. He did the autopsy on Stephen Lawrence. Princess Di. 9/11, because any expats, any UK expats, had to be brought back and then accepted by the coroner's office. He was involved in that. 7/7, the bombing that we had over here. The Marchioness sinking. Who was the Sally Clark? Was it the shaken baby syndrome? Who else? one of the old women that Harold Shipman got rid of, and she was the one that was the key to finding out that he got rid of loads of other people as well. Just went through and through and through. Like, I was involved in this, and this. It's ridiculous. Everything that you can think of. It's he was there. It's mad. Louise Woodward, she gets mentioned in his book. He wasn't involved in that, but she gets mentioned because that was the first time anyone had heard of shaken baby syndrome, or what it became named afterwards. SIDS and stuff like that, wasn't it? Sudden infant death syndrome, or cot death as we knew it. Yeah, it was involved in all that kind of stuff. It was mad. Very interesting. Some of it was quite heavy when he's talking about detail, but not in a kind of way where you'd sit there thinking, I can't eat my dinner. Just fascinating. But then as soon as that finished, I had to put something else on, so it was a mindfulness audio book. But it was fucking mental. Let's have a look. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the fucking thing? Where is it? Where is it? Audio books. Unnatural Causes, that was what it was called. No, don't play. That's the one. If you get an opportunity to find it at some point, if it's on an offer or something, it's absolutely fascinating. And there you go, just under 12 hours worth. So it lasted me 2 or 3 days, I think it was. Mad thing, fam. You got a Bill Bryson with your latest audible credit. It's unlistenable. I used to like Bill Bryson. Notes from a Small Island was brilliant, but then again, I've not listened to any of his stuff. I've read, and I quite like them. All you want is something vaguely technical. That is vaguely technical when he's talking about how you can tell from the positioning of wounds how tall someone was. Smidge over 6'2", my ass. What direction, what hand they were, if they're right-handed or left-handed, if they'd done the bruises or cuts themselves when they were trying to say they'd been attacked by, I don't know, an husband or something. Motion History YouTube channel does history of UK transport, train types, airplanes. What was that? Trains and what? There you go. Sponsor me, Thermos, you bastards. Like a narrated Wikipedia article. You need that in audio book form. There will be loads of them available. Bryson is an Evertonian, is he? He's a very fine writer, but his narration is dreadful. What he needs to get then is write his best books and get someone else to read them for him. Who was the fella I listened to recently? I'm going to get his name wrong here, aren't I? Bronson Pinchot, is it? Was he the one who played Frank? Was he? He was brilliant. I thought he was going to be shit, but he was a really superb narrator. I don't normally like American narrators because they do the same deep voice bullshit thing, don't they? You know, where everyone sounds like a trailer for a Hollywood movie. People don't fucking speak like that. Come on, behave it. Speak the way you normally speak. No, they all do the same affectation. Stop affectations before they become even the default. Please, 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 I beg of you. One begs of you. Didn't realise he was a blue. How's he become a blue? There was fucking loads of them today, by the way. Americans and especially Canadians. Is there some kind of fan club thing going on? Have they all flown over for a specific thing? Just stood there having me coffee outside, and just every single person that walked past had an American accent or a Canadian accent. I thought it was quite nice. And even getting beat, and heavily beat, on the way out, I could hear behind me on the escalators. What an experience this is. Brilliant, man. As long as you've enjoyed it. It's all that matters. It's all that matters. Oh, Blue via his son-in-law. Right, so the next book is going to be Shites from a Small Island. Stop Affectations. They supported 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 1972. I know I was there. A year before I was born, but I was there. Stop Affectations also might have supported Combat Erection at the Camden Roundhouse, 1978, in the Stop Gobbing on Me tour. All that's finished now, man. Gutted. I miss all that. No more 8 Mile Radius songs. Oh. Do I need to go back and have a look at Udio and see whether or not they've sorted shit out yet? Do I need to pay for that? Oh, I fucking hate paying for it. Might be notes from a small island. Blue notes from a small island. Ah well. That was great to read. His companion seemed to have some issues with 18th century German metaphysics. He kept saying over again, I can't. I'm not quite sure how he was relating this to the actions before us, but every time Everton failed to score, he called them a load of, I can't. Yes. Well said, that man. I can imagine the likes of Andre Canchelskis coming back into the dressing room. What is it with London fans calling me a foreign winger? I know I'm a foreign winger. Why do you call me a foreign winger? You foreign winger. Oh, he wasn't calling you a foreign winger. You foreign winger. Turned very Blakey, that, didn't it? Oh, I hate you back. Right, well, there's no snow. It's a load of shite. There is no snow. Which means, of course, in the morning, in the blessed AM, it'll be like that. Snow everywhere. When I say it'll be like that, I mean the snow. I don't mean anything else. Filth. Filth. Car condoms still on them. Trying to put it on yesterday, I made a schoolboy error. The wind was coming from that direction and I started putting it on from this direction. As soon as I got halfway round, off it came. Stupid boy. Learned my lesson today though. Start windward. Work leeward. Is the Dookie stuck or is it a massive song? It's probably stuck. Have a look if it works now. There you go. There you go. As if by magic, Horace appeared. That's not that long a song, I don't think. Fuck's sake. What is wrong with me? It's not good, is it? It's not good. Don't have a stroke, man. Don't have a stroke. Don't get old. Well, get old, but, you know, don't get old, if you know what I mean. Check your blood pressure. And your cholesterol. Don't eat too much shite. Be careful. And also don't support Everton, because that will really tax your health. How old's my daddy? 73. He was 73 on the 1st of October. I can tell you that because it's on Wikipedia. Missing Horace doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like a Sunday, does it? I shall also have to make sure that Horace, Kippers and Jeff sort their bits out early this week. Maybe if they feel like sorting a couple of weeks worth in advance, just in case they forget to send them in on a Sunday like today. That might be an idea. Dad's nearly 80, really struggling with aging. It's mad, isn't it? I mean, my dad never looked old until his heart, I don't think. When he had the heart surgery, suddenly to me he looked old. Before then he was still playing footy until he was in his, I think he might have been in his 60s. Still playing every Thursday. Still playing really well. When he wasn't playing footy on a Thursday, he would jog on the treadmill. Now he only can just about walk on the treadmill. So he just really has looked like he overnight flipped the switch. He was in a bloody coma, you know what I mean? I had to have a blood transfusion with so many pints going back into him. Not surprised he looks old, but yeah. There's a difference, isn't there? When you look at between 50 and 60 doesn't look that bad. 60 and 70, 70 to 80, it seems to be speeding up all the time, you're aging. But there's still, the fire's still there, isn't it? That's the thing, the fire's always still there within them. So make sure you talk to them as much as possible, I think. I've been lucky, I've had so much time with my dad over the years. Sat in the pub after hours, having a beer, talking football or talking life. I know other people have not really connected with their parents or not had enough time with them. I do feel sorry for them in that way, but it's nice. Quadruple bypass and 4 new valves sorted your dad in his 60s. Bloody hell, man. Give him a new lease of life. It's amazing what you can do nowadays, isn't it? Things that back in the day, you just think, nah, that's too much. Too much. No, it's alright. We'll do it now. We'll have it done by the end of the day for you, and we'll give him a new dad smell, fragrance. I can't even speak. Put an air freshener on his ear as well. Full serviced. Running brilliant. Oh man. It's mad what these people have been through as well. Looking forward to getting away with him in the summer for the cricket. Very much with a negative mindset if I'm still, I know, yeah. But he will be. That's the thing to think of it, isn't it? He will be. Do you know what? That's just fellas being fellas, but when you're of an age as well, it's twice as bad, isn't it? You've got a cold, you're not about to cark it. But yeah, I mean, I'm in my 50s. If I said to my daughter, I've got a really bad cold, I'll pick it up in the morning if I'm still around, she'd laugh about it. If I'm in my 60s or 70s, you know, it's not no laughing matter at that point, is it? Behave yourself. Come on, behave yourself. Give him a bollocking if he says it again. Oi. Tell him straight, you're not going yet. I haven't had enough time with you. There you go. You can't leave yet anyway. You're having at your sprouts. You're not going anywhere till you've ate your sprouts. Even when there's no food around at all. Of course you can't have pudding. You're having at your sprouts yet. I'm not looking forward to any of it. I know what you mean though. It was bad enough when he had his surgery, which is 2 years now, is it? No, longer than that now. 3 years. Even longer than that. 2001 maybe. Fucking hell, yeah. Almost 5 years ago. Since he had the surgery, so he was still in his late 60s at that point. So he'd be sound, he'd be alright. You know. That'd finish him off if you told me you'd not spent enough time with him. You know what I mean now? Not yet. There's still, alright, there's still so much more we need to do. There you go. You can't go yet. I have plans. You've not seen Lancashire win the league again yet. Not particularly sentimental type. Not everyone has to be, but I bet you they are deep down. Certain things will trigger sentimentality in people. You do a word, tell him straight, tell him I said so. Nick said, wind your fucking neck in, you. There's loads more experiences to be had before any of this happens. Loads more. Loads more away days. Sitting drinking a few beers, listening to the thwack of Leather on Willow. All of that malarkey. There's loads more stuff to happen. Plus things like a derby win at the Hill Dickinson. The next FA Cup win, which can't be too far away. Remind me of that on Saturday when I'm coming home from the match, moaning and whinging because Sunderland beat us 6-0. Niall Quinn's all 7 goals. Reverse psychology, get on with it, I want your house. Yeah. That's the one, isn't it? In that case, you little bastard. All of a sudden the eyes fire up. He's impartial with the football. He likes Crew. Fucking hell, no wonder he's impartial. Good team though. You suspect he's a red shite. That's it, isn't it? That's like methadone, isn't it, Crew? Follows Everton for you. See, that's a proper dad, that. You had uncles who converted you? Oh, man. Good. Well, lucky you. You're better off being old. What do you think about the Book of Ra? Never read it. Chicken wings. Where about in the world you from, La? You was born. Yeah, your uncles took you. My uncle took me to Everton all the time, but then the whole family blew apart from my ma. She's a red, which is weird because her mum was a blue. I don't get it. What should we think? And it depends on which Ra it is because there's a couple of different ones, isn't there? One might not necessarily be wise supporting, given where I'm from. I am from Liverpool originally, northwest of England. Sun Ra, yeah, that's one Ra. There's another one just over the water, which is, yeah, not that one. Okay, now, yeah, that's a different kettle of fish. That one. Can you play left back? Can you fill in at right back? FC Liverpool. Is this? No. No, not Jurgen Klopp. No, definitely not. You can't see that because it's pitch bleeding black, aren't you? Come here, you soft bastard. Everton. We are very much anti-Jurgen Klopp. We're the other side of Liverpool. The blue side. And I shouldn't really be happy because we got battered today. Got beat 4-2 today, Everton. Not good. Is this still charged? Fucking hell, it is as well. How mad's that? That's not been on for over a year, that now. Oh, fucking hell, no, don't do that. Yeah, a trigger warning for people if you're going to start doing shit like that, lad. Yeah, definitely not Liverpool. But also, not always very happy, to be honest with you. Where about in the world are you from, chicken wing? Adundias. It's the second time I've got up today. I mean, from this stream, obviously. should have took this today, really, shouldn't I? But I used me gator instead, which made me look. In fact, have I got me Ujima flip? Where is it? That was me today. That was me in the south stand, upper, trying to be nice and warm. I wasn't warm at all. I've got my man bag on as well. You can see the little thing coming down, can't you? You often watch games from the lower Stigging or behind the same. Yeah, Dortmund and Schalke. No love. I've seen that. I've seen a good few games between Dortmund and Schalke. From Deutschland, have we got a German flag? We haven't got a German flag. I think you're our first German on this chat. What happens is, whenever we get somebody on the chat, we print off the flag, we laminate it, and we stick it on the wall behind me as a sort of a thank you for people turning up. So we will put a German flag up there as well. Yeah, Dortmund and Schalke. Is it the Rhine derby? That one. I like German football. It was cold today, definitely. It was a little bit chilly. Yeah, I like German football. I used to watch when I lived in the Netherlands. I used to live on the border. Actually, the Revier derby. I used to watch a lot of Werder Bremen. Back when Rudi Voller played for them. Or Rudi Fuller, even. What a great team they had back then. Yeah, I always find German football, it's got the same kind of pace and passion as the English game, with a lot of the technicality of the Spanish game. So it's more interesting than Spanish. And a little bit more. Oh, Schalke plays in the second league at the moment. Can you tell us about Merlin Röhl? We haven't really seen him too much. He come on today, he played today. Merlin. Hopefully he's going to turn out to be a decent player. But he's looking a bit injury prone at the moment, isn't he? Schalke, of course. Schalke 04. John Joe Kenny used to play for them. Who was at Everton. Come through the youth ranks at Everton. He went to Schalke. Didn't he go there on loan, I think, to begin with? That's a good league to play in, I think. Either Bundesliga or second Bundesliga. Definitely worth playing in. Lots of excitement. Massive stadiums, huge crowds, proper football teams. Yeah, I do like a bit of German football. Do they still show it on Sky? They used to all the time. There used to be a live game every week. In fact, I think there still is. And then, of course, they also show the occasional Dutch game, but it's only ever in 3 teams. So the only time I get to watch FC Twente is if they're playing against Ajax, PSV or Feyenoord. Never against anyone else. Shite, lad. There's a few big teams in the second league at the moment, isn't there? Teams that should, by history at least, should be in the top league. Who's in the... Let's have a look. Zweite Bundesliga, isn't it? Table, where's the table? Come on. Oh, Schalke at the top of the table. Darmstadt, Paderborn, Hanover, Hertha Berlin, Köln, the Billy Goats, Nuremberg, Karlsruhe, Bochum. Fucking hell, man. Dusseldorf. There's some massive teams in that second league, isn't there? That's ridiculous. Arminia Bielefeld. It's Eintracht Braunschweig as well. Holstein Kiel. Some proper big teams that have played in the top division recently as well. This stream number is 224. That is almost a football formation. Close. Second league's very good, yeah. Adorable stadiums and great supporters. That's what you want, isn't it? That's all you can ask for. And especially if it's not the top division. Top division's normally spoiled by money. If you can just see the league below, like the Championship in England, lots of teams that played in the Premier League, but it's a bit more enjoyable. There's not as much money involved. And the love of the game. Look, far more of the love of the game. There's some really big teams there. Yeah, Karlsruhe. Fucking hell, man. I've watched all these teams play in the first, well, almost all of them in the first Bundesliga. In fact, Hanover and Dynamo and FC Dusseldorf as well. My dad has played against them and he still has the pins that they used to give you. Tie pins from when he played against them. When he was at FC20, they used to always do a pre-season tournament in Germany. And there'd be Twente, there'd be a couple of German teams and maybe a team from sort of Eastern Europe. Who did they play against from Eastern Europe? Dynamo Bucharest. Who else? There's a few of them. He still got all the little pins, which are really interesting. Nuremberg were in Europe. They were. We played them. Everton played them. FC Nuremberg. And we took 300,000 fans. We also, who else? We played at Wolfsburg as well, didn't we? I was at the home game. I never went to the aways. I was at the home game. That was a bloody good team Wolfsburg had as well. Nuremberg looked an absolutely amazing away game. Every single side of the stadium had Evertonians in there. Back when we were good. A long time ago when we was fab, you know. I shouldn't be wearing this, it's too hot in the house. It's far too hot. Wolfsburg won the league. They had their Kevin De Bruyne playing for them, didn't he? What a player he was. Played against us, and we still battered them everywhere. Who else was in that team we played against? Wolfsburg. They had a really good team, didn't they? Full of players that would go on and do really well. Money's ruined the top league yet with Hoffenheim and RB Leipzig. There are two teams in the first division that hardly bring any spectators to their home or away games. Wolfsburg and Bayer Leverkusen. Stuffed Wolfsburg at home, you were there for that. Nuremberg away looked amazing. You went to Lille with 10 million others. There was 10 million away fans there, I remember that. Yeah. They also don't bring many fans to the stadium. I always thought, looking at German football, the away support was fairly good. But I suppose it's not always. Spain, nobody. Oh, you've levelled up to level 1.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Yes, Spanish football until recently, there was no away fans, was there? I think that spoils things. I watched a lot of German football over the last 3 or 4 years, where the atmosphere is fantastic because there's two sides singing against each other. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's a pity that if there's no away fans or not many home fans either. Hoffenheim, they come from nowhere from what I saw. Just, yeah, never heard of them, and then all of a sudden they were in the top division. Leipzig, Red Bull, ruined things. Trying to buy success, which obviously they have done, haven't they? Yeah, not good. Not good. No to franchise football. We don't want franchise football. Bad enough over here when we've got MK Dons who bought Wimbledon, took their place in the league, just bought a football team and moved them somewhere else. Don't want that. It's pointless. Otherwise, at some point, Liverpool or Man United will be bought by a massive corporation and moved to London. Don't want that. Our Icelandic fella played for Hoffenheim, he did. Gylfi Sigurdsson. And his ma, Milfi Sigurdsson. It's a shame, I feel sorry for him. getting accused of stuff he didn't do. Ruined his career at pretty much the peak of his career. And also we had a £50 million player that we lost money on. His contract ran down while he was under investigation, and then that's it. Where do you go to get your cash back on that? You don't. You can't say his name now, he's been found not guilty. Come back every Wednesday and Sunday, absolutely chicken. Come back. You can't say his name 3 times, otherwise he appears behind you, marking you very, very closely. If you go back and look at some of his goals that he scored for us, Leicester away especially, what an incredible player. And he was hated by a lot of our fans, I don't get it. I just don't get it. We've ruined a few players, us though. Moyes ruined a few players, as well as making quite a few of them. When Nikita Jelavic came and signed for us, his first, was it 15 goals or something, were all one touch. And then he had him running the channels, putting people under pressure. Just ruined his game completely. That's what, he wasn't about that. Just get the ball into the box, you'll put it in the back of the net. There you go, sorted. No, ruined him. Ruined him. Or did you mean, but I can't say his name, I'm saying it wrong? Do you mean it that way? I can't pronounce his name. Sigurdsson. At least I can say Ruud Gullit, not Hullet. I used to hate that. People call him Ruud Gullit. It's not Hullet. Gullit. Godverdomme jongen. Still no snow. Still no snow, man. Well, you can't have a snowman before you have snow. Yeah, in England, definitely the problem is become it's too expensive. There's no standing areas. No beer is allowed in the stadium. There are some places that have got rail seating where you can stand up, but it's not the entire area. You're allowed beer in the stadium, but not sat at your seats or standing up. And it's far too expensive. Definitely too expensive. But the rail seating they're bringing in, hopefully at some point means there's not the issue of getting crushed. But you can stand up. Oh, sorry. You never know. Watch the next few years. More rail seating will come in, and then at some point maybe we'll go back to being able to stand up again. As long as you've got crush barriers and you don't allow too many people in, there shouldn't be an issue. But after Hillsborough, they couldn't let it go the way it was. I've been at Goodison Park where Everton used to play, and it used to hold 52,000 people, and you'd be like that. You couldn't move anywhere, and you'd look up on the big screen, today's attendance, 28,000 people. What? Not a chance. Let loads of people in, paying on the gate, just not putting the money through the tills. Became very, very dangerous. But now, it's all ticket. Everywhere's all ticket. You know exactly how many people are in the stadium. If there's only 20,000 people allowed behind one of the stands, behind one of the goals, make sure there's only 20,000 people there. Put crash barriers in. Make sure they're all staggered. Make sure there's a way out every so many steps. It's easy enough, isn't it? Football in England's better. It can be. It can be some fantastic football played over here. But the standard of football in Germany is fantastic. Spain, if you stay away from Barcelona and Real Madrid and look at some of the smaller teams playing, the games are great. But England, most of England, whether it's the top division or Championship, League One, League Two, you'll get really good games. Lots of excitement, lots of effort. So it is exciting to watch. Operation Goodison exercise today sounded very loud, and because it wasn't Goodison, Operation Stadium exercise sounded awful. It's not the same anymore. Oh, they've ruined it. They've ruined it, man. And Brentford fans didn't jump up and down doing star jumps and trying to do keep fit. They were too busy laughing at us, I think. It was very, very loud. The sirens was on too early. Normally you play the sirens for, I don't know, was it 10 seconds followed by Z cars? Went round and round and round. It come on for the third time, I think it was, and just the whole stadium started laughing. You fucked this one up. Yeah. And also, I'm not going to try and pronounce the name. Brentford have an Irish goalkeeper. Kelleher. Is it Quiveen or something like that? The only person in the stadium who should not have been able to get his name wrong would be Rossi, the Irishman, stood on the sidelines, and he got his name wrong. Keane Lewis Potter was Keane Lewis Porter. Piet Harris, who came on, Part Harris. How this fucker, he's getting paid a fortune to stand on the sideline and get footballers' names wrong. Kiva. It's just, but the man's Irish. Of all the people in the stadium who should be able to pronounce this fella's name correctly, it's him. Not anyone else, him. And he got it wrong. Does my fucking head in. And also the mighty Blues of Everton. We're not mighty. We might play in blue, but we're not mighty. And we're not an ice hockey team. Stop calling us the mighty Blues. Bellend, I hate him. I should have chinned him the other week when we walked past him. Can I help you? Yes. Stop playing the same 5 fucking records before every game. Walking on sunshine. It's a beautiful day. Katie Pissing Perry and Bruno Bastard Mars. Oh, I shouldn't be getting wound up before kick-off. Or maybe that's the plan. That's why he's doing it. Need to have words. I thought I got today out my system. I obviously haven't. It's the football's gone. The football's gone. But Rossi the prick. Dortmund, you pay €260 for 17 games. Standing early, but only Bundesliga. That's not too bad. I get 19 games. Again, only Premier League. No cup games or anything. Just 19 Premier League games. £800, which is, yeah, well, 800 odd pound actually. 850, which is about, is that 950, €1,000 for 19 games. Stupid. I think it was Early Hernes who was talking about the prices between the Bundesliga and the Premier League, and he said at Bayern we could put our prices up tenfold and would still sell out, but it means an extra so many £1 million a year. That means nothing. That's 5 minutes when you're talking transfers with someone, but it means a difference to someone who's going to the game. You shouldn't be ripping the fans off. It should be more about making sure the next generation of fans come in. Yeah, Germany's got the 50+1% ownership. Has to be done. Stops all the bloody rubbish. If we had that over here, we wouldn't have had the likes of Chancery at Sheffield Wednesday, Dai Young at Reading, all these fucking idiots. Who's the fella at Leeds as well? The normal ticket price in the Südtribüne is €18.50. Bundesliga or Champions League, the same price. That's the way you should do it, man. That's brilliant. That's nothing. I'd pay that. Champions League, €18.50. Oh, man. If we got into the Champions League at Everton, I think the charges would be about £60. Just, it's stupid. Where's the next generation coming from? If you got dad is taking 2 kids, 3 tickets, they'll want food, drink, you have to buy a programme, you want to go into the club shop before the game, a shirt, you're talking thousands. It's ridiculous. Your next generation of fans is not going to come through if it's that expensive. Yeah, got up 50+1's the best idea, and it stops teams selling things off. The people that came into Wrexham before Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, they come in, they sold off the training ground, they sold off part of the stadium foot plant. footprint to build a hotel on there, but it wasn't their. They bought the team, but it's not their team. This team is families have been there since it was first. First my family been watching Everton since 1878 when the club first came into being. It's our home club, so it's not their club. Even the people that own it now, it's not their club, it's ours, and they should remember that. There's been discussions about abolishing the 50+1 rule. You've got to keep it the way it is. That's the only way the fans keeping hold of keeping the reins on people. Otherwise, you'll get people coming in from America, Middle East, just to make money. They're not interested in the football, not interested in the fans, not interested in the next generation, not interested in the strength of the league. It's about getting in quickly, making money, bye-bye. 1850, you'd get a coffee and a burger. You are not far wrong there. It's ridiculous. Whereas you can get a ticket for the Champions League at Dortmund, of all clubs as well. This isn't like a small club. It's like Dortmund. We've got to look at Germany, I think. At least have a word about... Compare Germany, England and Italy as it used to be. Back in the day, back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, Italy, all the money was there. All the players were going over there, and it became unsustainable, and the league pretty much crashed. It became awful. You couldn't watch Italian football in the late 90s, early thousands, because it was bloody awful. The only players that would go over there were utter shit. You don't want that happening to the Premier League or the Bundesliga. So look at the Bundesliga, how they're doing it now. That's got to be sustainability. Have a long-term plan to protect the leagues. Don't let people come in just to make a quick buck and then disappear. Up the workers. Where is he? Wolfie? Up the workers. Go on, lad. Oh, anyway. It's been a long day, this. It's been a long, long day. Where are we? It has been a long, long day today. Long day. And I'm knackered. So thank you very much for watching, as always. And you know, when the screen is clean, you know what that means. Have you got your dancing shoes on? Are we ready for a boogie? Are we going to have a dance? Of course we are. And that's that.
Uyea!